when you look outside your window or maybe in your car, what does it look like? We know that the weather is it's a bit gloomy outside.
It is. It's been raining all night.
Yeah, so we're here to brighten up your day.
I think it started around 1.
No, well, where I was, it started earlier.
Really?
It started around 10. Yeah, last night I was in the Dringanol.
All right.
And it started around 10 p.m. and literally all throughout the night. So
right, from 10 it was drizzling.
Yeah.
I was in East Legon. It was drizzling, and and then at 1 a.m. it started.
And
raining.
so it's been non-stop. I heard this is worse than last Saturday.
Indeed, I'm checking my Apple weather. I really like Apple weather, and it says like, there's a thunderstorm out there. I mean, it's still raining.
What it is
here in East Legon, but it says that cloudy conditions expected around 9 a.m. So hopefully by 9, we just have clouds and the rain have stopped. But it doesn't change the fact that every time it rains, there is devastation out there. There's terrible news. We had some on Saturday. We want to know what today is also like because it's been raining continuously for more than 5 hours. So we really want to know what your situation is like out there. Please send it to us. Let us know. Send us pictures. Send us videos. The number is 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. Let's know what's happening out there for you. But guys, let's take you through the show quickly. Look out for Coffee Dailies, our very first segment. We're talking about all the things that have been happening in the world in the last 24 hours, including the rains that is still ongoing.
Of course, then we're going to go into the big conversation. Lifestyle Daily comes up. And, today we are talking and amplifying our human trafficking campaign. We'll be speaking to an anti-human trafficking specialist as well. So
indeed, you remember MX24 TV with the International Justice Mission is carrying out the End Human Trafficking campaign. It is so dear to our hearts, and we want to have that conversation and let you know what's going on and how you can help solve the situation. But today being Tuesday, our hashtag is Travel Tuesday, and of course, your hostess with the mostess will be giving us her top 5 and our top 3.
Top 3. My top 3. I mean, if you want me to talk, I can talk for England.
Yeah, man.
But I'm only going to give you my top 3. So don't come and beat me up if you can come and say, oh, no, this is not nice. I know nice things. This is my top 3 honeymoon destinations in Africa. Not vacation. I said honeymoon. Okay?
Honeymoon
that means when you are...
So you have to be married to...
You have to be married to enjoy this place fully. Okay.
Of course.
Then, of course, on the plug, it is still every time is worship time. And so we are bringing in a worshiper, songwriter, Royal Chris, who will be performing live. So you really actually cannot miss today's show.
Absolutely. How can you be a part of the show? I'm going to tell you. Join us online right now, especially on Twitter. The hashtag is the AM Club, and Twitter handle is at MX24GH. Speaking of social media, please do well to visit our YouTube channel as well. It's at MX24GH. We're streaming live now. Do well to subscribe, like, share, and comment on our videos.
And there you go. And as Godwin mentioned earlier, you can also reach us on our WhatsApp number, which is 055-033-1511. We want to know your comments to everything that is going on in the show, your reactions, your story. The show is not complete without you. And like we said, we've asked you already so many questions, so there's no need for this thing to be quiet. It needs to be popping off. Like that. No, but on a serious note, we do want to know what outside looks like for you right now. And please, 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 if you are home, it means you are safe. Well, I hope so anyway. So keep watching MX24. Tell all your friends that they need to watch us right now.
Right, let's inspire you now, shall we? And you also inspire us. It's now time for My Daily Dose of Vim. Hashtag My Daily Dose of Vim, or hashtag MyDDOV. You tell us what keeps you inspired, motivated, what keeps you going throughout your day and going throughout your week. Send it to us, like Ms. Drew said again, 055-033-1511. Check the bottom right corner of your device and you will see the number over there. Nice. Send it to us and we will read it out.
And now we have Kojo from Insawam, who has shared Destiny by Black Sharif as his Daily Dose of Vim. Lego.
Side of my story, we are seeing mommy way, I no get nothing. Yeah, baby, I'm in here, so dear, Mitiana, tell me, make I know, and I am a shepherd me, I go blow. I did talk all my life in my song, but still me, she, I know they sit up, no. Yeah, I just cry, somebody got in way, come on, my MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive. Yes, sir.
Automatically. I think you want to say life will be automatically positive, and that's from Priscilla from Tesherman. Beautiful. You are what you think. What you put out is what you get. That's how the way life is. So put in all that hard work and you'll reap all of those blessings. Thank you, Priscilla. We have good morning. Of course, it is Cultured. And he says, my motivational message is always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. And I say it all the time. If you know me, you need to remember that you are the most valuable player. You are the most important person before anybody else. So literally, make sure that you are finding ways to succeed for yourself before you can put into others. I mean, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you're only 50% and you're putting 50% into work, you're only going to get 50%, like Presta told us earlier. So think about it. Good morning, my DDOV is before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. Ooh, that's Razak inside Zongo. And another one is when you're pointing, remember, there are 3 fingers pointing back at you. So check yourself before you start talking about other people. I like that one. Thank you so much, Razak. That is ours. Gordon, do you have a daily dose of Vim today?
No.
What would I say is my daily dose of Vim?
What would you say?
I don't know. Today I woke up in a very, very good mood. I don't
You always
know.
wake up in a good mood.
To be fair, I
You don't
actually
wake up in a
always
good
wake up in a good mood. But today there's an extra kick in my step for no apparent reason, but maybe I'm just happy to be alive. So mine is, you know, not every day is promised. Not every single day is promised. So at least when you wake up, thank the Lord that he has blessed you with another day. And if you have been given another day, it means your purpose on this earth is not yet complete. So make sure we are doing everything that we can to chase our dreams and make our dreams come true instead of wasting our days and letting our days control us. But yeah, that's it for our daily dose of Vim for today. It's time for Coffee Daily, but firstly, we want to talk about what is happening around our country right now.
I mean, of course, I'm looking outside right now from over here, and I can still see that it's raining.
It's still raining. I feel like I can hear a little bit of rain.
It's still raining out there. Well, it's calmer now, as I can see outside. Yes, it's much calmer now. But we just have to remind viewers that we're in the rainy season.
Yeah.
We are in the rainy season, guys. You have to be very circumspect.
What? You tell me, actually, how long does rainy season last for usually?
Usually
before
June,
global
July.
warming.
Before what?
Global warming.
Oh, for the... No, it's usually 2 months, I think, June, July. June, July, we're in the
But we're
end
in
of
May. Okay, we're entering
Yeah, it's starting,
June.
yeah. So June is going to even get worse. And but the weather is changing. You know, it used to rain a lot in June and July and in August. But, you know, with the way things are... What?
Wow.
I just saw somebody with a speedboat or is that a speedboat?
A jet ski.
My goodness, a jet ski, I mean.
Hey, which town is this?
Is this Ghana?
It's
I
Ghana.
want to be sure it's Ghana. My goodness.
Where is the? Oh my goodness.
Oh my, this is interesting.
Okay, this is Saturday, guys. This is Saturday. It's not today. This is somebody is actually swimming.
Wow,
Do you know, the one thing I actually can say that I love about Ghanaians is that they still find a way to bring light out of every dark situation. Because this guy's trying to pretend to swim.
You know.
Like,
I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny.
it's not funny, but I'm like, at least they are being positive about it.
Yeah.
But seriously.
But we have to be careful. Okay, the rain is much calm now. I can see that. Like we said, like Apple Weather said, by 9 o'clock,
It'll relax.
You see, I hope the Ghana Mets agrees to this. It's okay. Before we start bashing Ghana Mets.
But it's really weird, you know, because like in where I grew up, guys, not where I'm from, where I grew up in London, in the UK, when it rains, we've never heard of floods. Like I've never seen a flood in my life. I mean, the closest is, you know, water going up high, but that would be in like maybe Scotland. But in the city in London, I've never been exposed to floods. So when I came to Ghana and I found that people are more scared of rain than cars in circle.
And you understood.
Literally, I was like, wow, this is... But yeah, the country does come to a halt every single time it rains.
It does. And the argument I get from other quarters is the fact that it floods everywhere in the world. And it's true. I mean, was it just last year? It flooded in some subway in New York. It was really terrible. But, you know, that argument is a little flawed because you don't hear of yearly floods in New York. You know, these are special circumstances where you hear that something has happened over there. Even in China, we hear, well, quite a number of floods in China, but just in some provinces. But for us, it's perennial. It's like every single year, same time, it must happen. You know, and that's what we are calling on everybody, citizens alike, to contribute to solving this problem. It's not just the government's problem, it's our problem. People are dying. People should stop throwing rubbish into gutters. Like, it's all part of it. Especially the Odo River. Like, I know that they've done a good job, you know, controlling people from dumping rubbish into it, but it's a little ongoing. So we all have to contribute, honestly. We can't place this on the government. It's not just a leadership thing. It's also,
No. Together, we have to do it together. If you really want it, then you'd put the work into
absolutely.
it.
Stop building in waterways, like all these things. You know? Anywho, let's move on from this.
Right.
Gloomy.
So, yes, very, very gloomy outside, but we are here to brighten up your day. That's what we're here for.
This story will not says it has requested all documents related to the land in question to ascertain the accuracy of the claims. The development has sparked anger among many Ghanaians, with many taken to social media to express their disappointment. And there was also some pictures circulating on social media yesterday about the Lands Commission, about water, the rains destroying the land. I don't know how true that is. I haven't confirmed that report. But I saw pictures on Twitter yesterday of the Lands Commission with papers flying all over, and we thought, wow, what a shame. If it is true, then it really is a shame, honestly. I know you're not interested in these
No.
kind of
It's not that I'm not interested. I need to, honestly, I need to learn. So I'm trying to.
Oh.
I'm trying to learn.
Modest much. That's nice. What's our next story? Oh, there are tweets. Let me just...
Yes.
Let's show you what people have been saying. So, what have you been saying on social media, especially Twitter? Nat G. Tete says, Ministry of Lands will not probe anything in Sir John's will. Number 2, they know they have shared all these state lands among themselves. Number 3, if you have a legitimate means of relocating from Ghana, take it and do not look back. This country is dead. So he says, and this is how one Ghanaian feels.
It's true.
It could be his opinion, but like a cameraman is saying, he feels the same way. So a number of Ghanaians are beginning to feel this way, and it's very disappointing. Very.
Heartbreaking and even confusing.
Stoneboy himself, one guard says, hey, Sir John. Then he adds, do you get it? With a laughter emoji. And then a picture of the president saying, unless you people run away. Even Stoneboy knows that at this point, our country needs help.
Big time.
We need help.
But I don't even want to talk.
Oh, Johnny Hughes, who is very vocal about these things, says, the biggest joke I heard last week in defense of the nasty scrambles for Achimota Forest was Achimota Forest has not been sold. The land that hasn't been sold is in Sir John's will. E144 will concretize it and make our nation green again. Nana Ayewe, Ejapa Wofapa.
What does that mean?
Ejapa Wofapa, like good father, good uncle.
But what is Ajewi?
What? Nana Ayewe. Nana has finished doing it.
Oh.
As in Nanado. Has finished doing it. What he has finished doing, we don't know. And there's the hashtag Johnny's Bite. Oh, Johnny's very vocal about these things. DKV Ghana, the comedian, says, my eye just landed on late Sir John's will, and it's landed me into deep thought of where the future of our lands will land us. This, his will, is a powerful will by a landslide impact. God save our motherland.
Hey.
DKV is a comedian. Anyways, at Albert Nat Hyde on Twitter says, if you read Sir John's will carefully, you will realize politics is the most lucrative profession in Africa.
Which is sad.
Agreed. An easy way to amass wealth at the expense of the citizenry and not account for it. In any serious country, Sir John's will should be investigated. It's so unreal. Well, the government says they are going to investigate it. And there's no document at the Lands Commission to ascertain these claims. Let me just put that out there. At Anand Perry says, Charles Owusu, the PA to Sir John, is hit up and willing to mention names of NPP men who own Achimota Forest lands. Push him harder. Okay. Stats GA says, former NPP Secretary and Head of Forestry Commission, Sir John, died 691 days ago. His will reveals that he owned 3 different lands at the Achimota Forest. All these lands were registered under some company names.
Wow.
The lands were sold long ago. Why do we deserve this? A few more. The _Macaulay_boy on Twitter says, I hope the Michael Owusu in Sir John's will is not Sarkodie. He says, like not today. 4 year. 4 year. Let me behave myself. Jason _GH1 says, as I read Sir John in will finish way, I start to laugh. Cause at the time my uncle die way, them read in will in first son get only plastic table. You people. Twitter is just. Sir John and Ikufado is causing commotion in Ghana, and Sarkodie is quite on this, shaking my head. What has Sarkodie got to do with this?
They always want to bring
why
him
you guys,
in.
Why are you guys like this? Can you leave the young man alone? Nanafa Pimso says, it be only in Ghana where person go die, but go the trend on Twitter, shaking my head. Sir John died 2 years ago, but here we are trending the dead. Hey, Ghana, you knew. Well.
Crazy.
There you have it, some comments coming in. But again, for those who may have missed the actual story, Deputy Minister is saying that there's no document, or there are no documents at the Forestry Commission to confirm or to ascertain these claims going on social media. Away from that.
Well, moving on to some other news. The Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana, BOG, has increased the policy rate to 19%. Now, this is the second time in 12 months that the central bank has increased the key rate by 200 basis points. Governor of the central bank, Dr. Ernest Addison, noted that inflation is on the rise, hence this move to address the current inflationary pressures. The rate, which is of keen interest to businesses, signals the rate at which the central bank will lend to commercial banks. It also subsequently influences average lending rates on loans to individuals and businesses, which the cost of living is just, increasing day by day. I feel like a serious adult when I say this, like when I'm talking about the cost of living. I want to be young, forever young. I wanna be, but please add.
Guys, let me add that the Ghana Health Service has confirmed the outbreak of HANS virus in Ghana. The HANS virus is a strain of influenza usually found in pigs, birds, and humans. The virus is said to spread more easily to humans from pigs than other swine influenza viruses. Symptoms of the virus include fever with cough and a runny nose. Other possible symptoms are body aches, nausea, chills, vomiting, or diarrhea. The service added that the virus could cause severe diseases which could lead to hospitalization and death. It is therefore calling on Ghanaians to be on the alert and report symptoms of the virus. You will not stop me from eating my pork. I'm just joking.
But honestly, I feel like every single year there's a whole new, remember we had swine flu that came from the pigs? Every year there's something to do with the poor pigs.
Swine flu,
anyway,
chicken flu.
You see,
like someone would say, typical Ghanaian would say, it is God who takes care of us.
Yeah, amen. Exactly. Moving on to some international news. The court in Ukraine has jailed a Russian tank commander for life for killing a civilian at the first war crimes trial since the invasion. The captured soldier was convicted of killing a 62-year-old on 28th of February. He admitted to shooting the deceased but said he had been acting on orders and asked forgiveness of the man's widow. Wow. Many other alleged war crimes are being investigated by Ukraine just now as we speak. And, I mean, how would you feel if your government has told you to do something and you were just obeying the rules? Am I still supposed to forgive you because what you were told to do was still a sin?
Yeah, but he's a soldier. Soldiers obey commands. They don't report, they don't act on their own, unless he acted on his own. But if he got a command from his commander and he took the shot, I'm not justifying what he did, but I don't know, what he's calling for is we should have mercy on him because he didn't do it of his own accord. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was following command. So it's a war. It's a war, and well,
that's it. Just
sorry for him for life.
And he looks young.
He's very young. Look at him.
Looks so
Very
young,
young.
like a young boy, probably 18, if that.
This guy's going to live
20.
with this for the rest of his life. You know?
And that's it. He's jailed for life. For life.
I'm glad it's for life. Maybe he might be granted amnesty some few years to come. Maybe. I don't know. It's better than sentencing him to death.
Oh,
know,
yes.
At least. Ooh, the stories today, though. Now let's do some sports. The outstanding Ghana Premier League match between Ashanti Gold and Asante Kotoko will be played on Thursday, June 2nd. The Week 29 fixture was postponed due to security reasons following the miners' demotion to Division 2 over match manipulation. According to the GFA, the security risk and the advice from the security services remain unchanged by the next home match by Ash Gold. The Obuasi-based club inflicted a 3-1 win over Elmina Sharks on Sunday, while Kotoko were stunned by 10-man Brekum Chelsea at the Baba Yara Stadium. Moving away from Ghana, Eric Ten Hag says he's not risking his managerial reputation by taking the Manchester United job. The Dutchman is United's fifth permanent boss since Sir Alex Ferguson retired in 2013.
The other remark is, and today I'm happy to meet all. But I'm really excited to be here. It was a really warm welcome here in the club. And I'm looking forward to work in this club, and I'm looking forward to cooperate with you all. So it gives me energy, looking forward to the new season. And today I feel quite well. I feel welcome. This is my home.
Some interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
War behind warning notices. Twitter has already limited content from more than 300 Russian government accounts, including President Putin. Under the company's new crisis policies, Twitter will prioritize labeling false posts from accounts with wide reach, like state media or official government accounts. Users will be required to click through the warning notice to view the post, and Twitter will disable the ability to like, retweet, or share the content, which is really good. Now, Twitter said it would also exchange its search and explore features to avoid amplifying false news. On the other hand, concerns on denying free speech have been raised.
Yep, this conversation will always come up. I agree with Twitter deciding that, because we can't allow false news to spread. And then there's a campaign in Ghana as well for, blocking false news.
Yes, hashtag no false news or no fake news.
So I like that idea, because if we allow false news to spread, it causes more harm than good.
Of course, and panic for no reason.
But while doing that, we hope that these people behind social apps like Twitter are not using arbitrary means to do that, because then you'll be stifling free speech as well. Then if somebody has genuine stuff to say, because you don't think it is, you agree with such ideas or whatever it is, you fight it. So I hope there's a balance.
It's true.
I really hope there's a balance in doing all of this, but allow the opinions, the ideas of others to be shared. Let's have a discourse and then move forward.
Yeah.
But if it's plainly false news, it's false news. But then
it goes back to who determines what is false and what is not.
Well, I mean, there are things that are false news. You know they are false. Unless these are scientific, which are, sometimes arguable because one branch of science is saying this, another one is saying this. So then you can say, then wait, let's listen to everybody and come to an amicable, grounds. But if someone say, hey, we discovered this and that's what it is and that's it, so nobody else should say anything, anything you say is false, that's when people are going to rebel. Because you don't have the answer alone.
Yeesh. We can't win. It's a hit and miss.
Yep.
Well, remember that in support of the End Human Trafficking campaign, we are urging you to please report any suspected cases by calling the toll-free number. By now, you should know it's very easy. It's 0800 800 800 or 0800 900 900. Please, 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 if you spot anything or you know anything or you see anything, do please call the number. But now we're about to go into the world of entertainment in Ghana and beyond with our very own Afro girl. We'll see you after this.
Afro Girl, and welcome to MX Breaks on the AM Club, where I give you all the updates in the entertainment industry and lifestyle. Yeah, that's about it.
Were you confused by what I was doing here?
Yes, you confused me. Every time is Godwin.
Let's big you up, come on.
Hey, big you up, saying and joking. Hey girl, you looking mighty fine and mighty smart. Yesterday was legs, today you're giving us like vibes, like mature.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. That's
mature, classy, casual vibes. Yeah. She should do fashion and breaks at the same time.
No, thank you, Miss Drew.
Okay.
You like where you are.
I like where I am.
Enjoy. Let's go. Tell me what's happening.
All right, so moving on to our very first story. Social commentator and former hip life artist Kwame A+ has alleged that the musician Fuse ODG used to teach young boys and girls how to do drugs at his East Legon residence. To him, some of them were below the age of consent. A+ added that when he saw these happenings in Fuse's house, he asked a commander at the East Legon police station to keep an eagle eye out on the UK-based artist. He went on to compare Fuse to Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly, who are both convicted sex offenders.
Hey.
Jesus. Okay.
It is so heavy.
These
like
are
this
strong
is so heavy.
These are
and
strong allegations.
I mean, so people are saying that it's because Fuse was supporting Felinuna in their recent interview. They had an interview where they were discussing a lot of things. But I mean, this is what Kwame said. Lion sleep, always lion sleep. If you wake lion up, lion go eat you. At Fuse, your greatest achievement as a musician was to buy a house at East Legon and teach young boys and girls how to do drugs. I came to your house and all I saw was young boys and girls doing drugs. It was sad how young girls who wanted to be stars were being laid from room to room. Some of these girls looked underage. Do you know why police used to come around there? I felt sad for the young people, especially the girls. So you know what I did? Ask Police Commander Asare, formerly of East Legon Police Station. I told him to keep an eagle eye on you. I see you on the same level with Jeffrey Epstein. An amateur R. Kelly pretending to be supporting young girls. Bring yourself, I'll bite Okay,
Ha.
so I mean, yeah, you get that.
So did Fuse respond?
He hasn't yet, but I mean, people are saying that he's just retaliating. As I said earlier, there was a discussion, and he was being some sort of way to Felinuna, passing certain comments like, if an investor is to invest in your music or in your craft, I mean, he can have sex with you.
Ha.
And Feli was, I mean, obviously against that. And he was also pushing that if your boyfriend, if you think you don't want to sleep with your investor, then let your boyfriend invest in your business. And it just didn't make any sense.
I don't like to take things out of context. I didn't watch the full video.
Yeah.
But A+ has been known to be very controversial. He's a very controversial guy.
I mean, I feel like I blame the media too, because then why are we always putting such a person on?
No, I mean, the fact that he's controversial doesn't mean that he doesn't speak the truth. What he's saying, whether it's true or not, we do not know. He has an opinion. He has a point to make.
You say this is free speech?
It is free speech. They were on a panel, weren't they?
Yes.
They were having a conversation. So it's not like, a lot of mature people sitting on a table having a conversation or...
I mean, the fact that it even happens does not mean that it's right. It should be emphasized. It should be, I feel like the fact that it happens, that should even be the point where we say, I mean, it happens, so but it shouldn't be right.
We shouldn't let him be on TV? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I don't know, Charlie.
I don't know.
She looks stressed.
Anyway,
because I'm
these
stressed.
are allegations. If Fuse thinks they are slanderous, he could sue him.
He could,
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm really
sue him. If he's not saying the truth, then sue him. Yeah, I'm not saying.
I mean, he's not said anything yet, so maybe he's.
Unless there's going to be girls and boys that are going to come out and back this statement.
Yeah.
But honestly speaking, I
Until
believe
they do, these are allegations. Like
I don't think
said.
they will. This is going to...
They're
They're probably
allegations.
too scared that they're going to die, so they're not going to come out and
That's
speak.
true.
So we will not know.
Charlie.
I mean, moving on, Ghanaian artist Edem recently recounted some moments when promoters wanted to pay him less just because he's an Ewe-speaking artist. He went on to say that when he closed his deal with Glow, he and Sheriff Aguru were the least paid, while Tiny and Asem were paid more.
Well, I can understand why discrimination is everywhere. I'm not saying it should be.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
discrimination everywhere.
yeah.
100%.
So
I'm not even surprised. That's the thing. I'm not even surprised.
That's because music is widely, this part of our world or in this country, music is the chi and other.
I mean, but I'm
languages
so
are
proud
widely
of
accepted
people
than
like
Ghana,
Camido. They are
Mhm.
trying so hard to infuse all the languages, if it is Chi, if it is Pidgin, if it is Ewe, like they are fusing it all
We
in
accept
and then
that.
they are going. But I think Edem is a trailblazer, especially in that aspect.
Of course.
He's done so well and he's pushed himself
his
so
people.
much. And I have a feeling, I have a strong feeling that it's all part of the reason why, he's changed his name from Aigbe Edem to
Edem.
Edem. You understand? I have a strong feeling that it's because of things like this that he
So he doesn't get limited. He doesn't get
so
boxed.
me, this particular one, it really hits me.
Yeah, I can
because
see the passion about it. You're looking at an Ewe woman.
it has really hit me.
Ewe supporting Ewe.
Vakpo, is it
Vakpo, yes.
Vakpo?
That's where I'm from. It really hits me.
Yema.
Look at her face.
Mega
Yes.
Jukulo. Let's see. Jukulia.
Mercy.
Nice one.
I do not know.
All right.
Yes.
Moving on to our very last story for today. Stranger Things hasn't aired a new episode since before the pandemic, that is July 2019. So it's no surprise that fans have been extremely eager to get the 4th season. Part 1 of season 4 comes to Netflix on May 27th, that is this Friday, with the second half arriving 1st July. Yesterday, the last trailer for the new season dropped, and we have it, so let's take a look.
It's time. Don't try to be heroes. There is no shame in running.
Sir. What do you think? It's risky as hell. Chances of success are 20 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
All right. So, do you watch?
Catch exclusive interviews and jam today.
Watched the trailer or people. It was trending during lockdown, so I thought I'd watch one episode, and I got like into 20 minutes. I was like, forget. Not even 20, maybe like 10. I was like,
why?
Forget it.
You don't like sci-fi?
I was not interested.
You don't like sci-fi?
Generally, I don't like horror and
I don't like horror. I like thriller.
Sci-fi.
I mean,
this is more like sci-fi, but it was like random things moving, and you're not understanding why these things are moving.
Underworld. I mean, if you
she said the underworld,
yes,
you know,
because it's
demonic.
It's like the same.
Just say it, it's demonic.
So it's the same. No,
art.
Art.
Yes, it is art. Come on.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So it's like the same world that we have. It's just 10. So like
So
if you switch
an underworld.
this up,
So
yes,
it's all
exactly.
like an
So if
underworld.
you switch this up, it's just. I mean,
So it's
you
a
should
yang
watch
to
it.
this yin, right?
Yes, exactly. And for
Yin
me,
to yang.
personally, I love these people have grown so much. Like if you see what they look like now,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
surprised.
The first episode, it looked like it was children. So this one, I'm even confused.
I mean, they'll make them still look like children, but I mean, some of them have beard and things, and it's so surprising to me because I saw them in season 1, and then we are in season 4, and they didn't use 4 years to make it. I mean, with COVID and all of that, so I think it's about 6-7 years. So they've grown, and it's so nice to watch. It's so nice to see them.
Hey, you're a fan of the underworld.
I mean...
Oh, leave the young lady alone. Come on. I mean, it's one of Netflix's most watched shows. So,
honestly, they did so well.
They raked in lots of subscribers.
I can imagine.
So.
Yeah, it was trending, so I wanted to see it. Then it's just not my thing.
It's high school movies. We haven't gone past.
It's not high school. It's not high school.
Children.
Hey, don't be a granddad. You're not a granddad yet.
Yes, please.
All right, guys, so that's it for today. That's it for MX Breaks. I have been the Afrogirl. Follow me on all social media platforms at @there_Afrogirl. And don't forget, we have in-depth discussions on MX Live on Entertainment at 3 p.m. every weekday.
Thank you very much, Afrogirl with a blazer.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I can't wait to see what she comes and wears tomorrow. I'm excited.
Sure.
But yes, guys, that is it for our Coffee Daily. Right now, we're about to move into the next segment, Lifestyle Daily, and we are talking about the very, very serious and important topic, human trafficking.
My producer likes this song very much. In a song by Darko Vibes. We'll be right back.
From the top,
the almighty street.
King Brown. Just a nigga mommy again. Chidi fit to do me like wobble. Yeah. Same taste, a pigeon lime and more. Yeah.
It's that define your era, MX24.
Yeah. Give me good soup on a Sunday. Yeah. Follow for you on the first day. Maybe all your dimmy nice one, yeah. Oh, you change mind down more for a while. Oh, you change mind down more for a while. All them other boys just be who's school, yeah. Won't make you know, say I don't know how. Won't make you know, say I don't know how. Never let you go, say I don't know how. I put all the energy you give me in the song. All the good vibe you give me in the song. I put all the love that you give me to everything. My pretty little things, see I never. Put all the energy you give me in the song. All the good vibe you give me in the song. I put all the love that you give me to everything. My pretty little things, see I never.
I give you anything you want, make I know. Oh my girl, you blow my mind, yeah. Can you move like a boy, loving come on? No need to money, my face, I got no. Oh my girl, I know the lie. Everything, baby girl, you be everything. Say your vibe, you be everything. So for your love, baby, I just sing. Yeah. You get back. You ask my you love me back.
I put all the energy you give me in the song. All the good vibe you give me in the song. I put all the love that you give me to everything. My pretty little things, see I never. song. All the good vibe you give me in a song. I put all the love in that you give me to everything. My pretty little thing, see I never, 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 never. Send me a location, I go come. I'm going to the moon, and if I come back, send me a location, I go come. Lord, you know I find you amusing. You find the way you are. Oh baby, I beg you, make you choose me. You know you find you special. Everything, my pretty little thing, see I never, 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 never. Put all the energy you give me in the song. All the good vibe you give me in the song. I put all the love that you give me to everything, my pretty little thing, see I never, 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 never. Pretty little thing, see I never let you go. See my pretty little thing, see I never let you go. Pretty little thing, see I never let you go.
Okay, sweet, but your love is sweeter. My hair, you day for my hair. I know fit to reset.
The gossip, maybe I was born faithful until the first female suddenly broke a vow.
I feel like you can be my baby.
What
if
I
broke, now my business. I'ma show you go buy to.
And you know, I hire a permanent fan. Yeah, free cocoa, being called, yeah, bad things go from a side.
No hands. Still I can't believe it. You know what I mean? I was young, what you expect from me? It is what it is.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
Welcome back. It is still the AM Club and we are here right now on MX24 where of course we are keeping you entertained and informed. Now it is time for us to get deep into our lifestyle daily conversation where we are talking about human trafficking. You know, the problem of human trafficking is real both within and across the borders. So, I mean, we always mention it, you know, picture your child, a family member or your niece, your cousin just being taken away from you to work in maybe the Volta Lake or somewhere else. You're thinking that they're going for just 8 hours, a proper job. You guys are happy for them, but then you find out that you've been deceived, and instead of 8 hours a day, it's over 15, 20 hours a day in a random country where they are experiencing terrible things, being maltreated and literally sexually assaulted, physically abused daily. They have nowhere to run to, but that is their reality. Now, this is like the devastating reality that we are actually going through in our country and even other countries in Africa. And so right now we are asking you guys, well, we're urging you to invest in building a minimum of 10 male and female shelters, you know, within 2 years. I hope we can even exceed that expectation. Let's be each other's keeper and end human trafficking. You know, if you suspect it, you see it, you smell it, you see it, don't be nervous. No thought is a silly thought. Just call that number. We've been repeating it throughout the show. 0800 800 800, 0800 900 900. Let's protect our younger brothers and sisters, or even some people the same age of us. You know, they can just be abducted, and it'll be rather unfortunate. So please, 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 please do your best to be a brother's keeper, and also you yourself be safe out there.
Absolutely. And to join this conversation, remember the number is 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511, or tweet at us at MX24GH on Twitter with the hashtag the AM Club. Joining us for this particular conversation is Juanita Headley. She is the founder and CEO of Changing Cases, as an organization that aims to eradicate homelessness and sexual exploitation. She's an anti-human trafficking specialist with close to a decade of experience volunteering with survivors of exploitation in indigent communities worldwide. Juanita, good morning, and thank you for joining us on the AM Club. She's joining us via Zoom.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. It's an honor and a privilege.
Thank you very much, Juanita. So now, Juanita, first question, of course, is why you think human trafficking even exists in the first place?
I would say it's simply because we have individuals who want to make a dishonest living. When it comes to selling weapons or drugs, you need to replace and replenish. But when it comes to a human being, you can sell that person over and over again. It's a very lucrative industry. And that's what we need to understand. People who are involved in trafficking, they consider themselves to be businessmen or businesswomen. And as you rightly mentioned, it happens everywhere, including in Ghana and other parts of Africa. And of course, even in regards to the Volta Lake, as you rightly said earlier.
Right, and I'm glad that you mentioned Ghana. So I'm going to ask again, who you think are the most targeted when it comes to human trafficking, especially in this country?
The most vulnerable are those who have a need. And so I would say, as we would all most likely agree, being impoverished is one of the main vulnerabilities. But aside from being impoverished, if a person is homeless, if they're displaced, if they're an immigrant, what about an individual who's in a domestically abusive household, maybe single parentage, separation, divorce, an individual with a mental or physical disability, drug or alcohol addiction, a runaway, somebody who's homeless, and even an individual who may be from the LGBT community and gets kicked out of their family home. Think about when we have the war at the moment, those who are displaced, those who have unstable immigration status, do not speak the language. Gender is another thing. If we consider in certain parts of the world where we still have child marriage, being a female makes you vulnerable. And as you also rightly said, it could be anybody. It's not an age thing. Regardless of your age, it's about your vulnerability. Because we have people around the world who are homeless, and they may not be young children, but because they're homeless, they need provision, they need finances, accommodation. When someone offers that to them, they have no alternative. That person may then go on to traffic them, and not just in the sex industry, which is what we need to understand as well.
Yeah. I mean, you know, research from August 2016 just reported that 35.2% of households consist of trafficked children, with 18% working in the fishing industry, 10% in domestic servitude, and a few reports of early and forced marriage. In your opinion,
Okay, sweet, but your love is sweeter.
My hair, you take for my hair. I know fit to reset.
The gossip, maybe I was born faithful until the first female suddenly broke a vow.
I feel like you can be my baby.
What else?
If I broke, now my business city. I'ma show you go buy to.
Yeah, back and you know, I hire a permanent fan. Yeah, free cocoa, bingo, yeah, bad things go from a side.
No hands. Still I can't believe it. You know what I mean? I was young, what you expect from me? It is what it is.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
I'm Catherine from Ghana Made, and welcome to our series called Find Your Way Back, where I'll be interviewing amazing individuals that have moved back to Ghana from the diaspora.